My name is Tim Lewis. I am 19, turning 20 in 7 days. I go to Essex Community College where I play soccer and I'm studying history. I'm transferring in the fall to Houghton College where I plan on studying intercultural studies while minoring with sports ministry in the hopes of doing international development, missions, and soccer related / sports, which would be the ultimate dream job if I could combine all three into one.
Good stuff. So you've chosen to postpone sex until marriage. What's up with that?
I see sex as a gift for me to give to my wife, and doing it before marriage would just bring emotional baggage into the relationship, which I believe would be unfair to her. And I just see it as something that will just bring me and her closer.
Cool. So have you found this to be, it's kind of countercultural. Is this difficult for you?
At times.
How old are you?
19.
Yeah. Do you get razzed by some of the guys on the soccer team?
Maybe in a joke, but they respect me for it, but they just wonder why, because, I mean, most of them, I'm not saying all of them do it, but the majority just like to go out, have fun, sex, alcohol, drugs, just go all out. And I'm able to have my own fun without all of those things.
Yeah. So you don't feel like you're just wasting away, twiddling your thumbs, longing for sex?
No. No, I got other things I can do. My dreams, hobbies I can pour myself into without having to just focus on sex and girls and all that.
Tell me about the kind of girl you're looking for.
Well, I would hope that you'd be able to put God before us, that her focus would be on God, and just be able to have a respect for herself, me, God, that you just be able to admire and respect her and respect me, that she would just be able to make me a better person through that.
Are you hoping she's beautiful?
Yeah, that would be a nice bonus.
What if she's already been there, done that? You know, it's a lot of wonderful girls have already had sex and maybe they're hurting some now or regret it, you know.
It's forgiveness. It's between them and God, and they'd have to work that out between him. But I think I'm able to accept that if they've come to terms with God with it.
But overall, you wouldn't be real psyched about some girl thinking she's got to get really good at a bunch of sexual positions before she meets you?
No, I mean, that's what marriage and lifelong commitment's for. Got plenty of time.
Time to practice and, like, get good at that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Practice, practice, practice. Yeah. So, good deal. Are you alone in this? I mean, good grief. Are you the only one or what?
No, I got a solid group of friends, all who have the same ideology about it. My best friend, for one, is an example. We're together, and we just are accountable to each other and just help each other make it through.
What do you mean accountable to each other? What the heck? What's up?
Well, we just talk to each other about the troubles that we're going through with things like girls and relationships with them, stuff that we're going through like lust, and they are able to give an objective point of view where we might not be able to see things happening.
Cool. So if you were talking to some teen guys, like a couple years behind you, maybe even an 8th grade guy that, you know, he's facing all this stuff, cultural, all the porn and all that stuff out there, what advice would you give if they want to try to hang in there, be strong?
So set your boundaries before you start dating. Just get someone who you respect and who will respect you, and just be accountable to them. Have them be accountable to you. Just the one way, actually. And just know what you're gonna do before you get in these situations.
Yeah, and you know, I'm a coach, and I always thought the best defense is to stay on offense. Tell me about the positive stuff going on in your life that kind of keeps you from maybe just being bored with nothing to do.
I got a good group of friends. Like to go out, park, just do random fun stuff, tennis. I also got soccer and school. This summer I'm planning on going to Alaska for 6 weeks. And I'm going to Ethiopia after that for a week and a half. And I'm going to work at some soccer camps after I get back from that. And summer's over and I get to go play soccer for Houghton in the fall. So I got plenty of stuff going on.
Good deal. So, okay, let's say you're talking to your future bride. What do you want to tell her right now?
Well, I might not be perfect, but I'm trying my best, and hopefully God's working in my life, and hopefully He's working in yours. Just stay true to Him, and just rely on His strength to get through until we meet, or whatever happens.
So you've decided to hold out for the ocean instead of jumping around in the kiddie pool of relationships, and I think that's strong. I admire that. Any other words?
Yeah, just focus on the emotional and spiritual parts of the relationship before you even start thinking about the physical. You got to set a strong basis, and well, I believe dating's intent, or courtship, whatever you want to call it, is intended for marriage as a final step. And in doing that, I have made my own boundaries. For example, my first kiss will be on my wedding day, and sex will be on my first night. So that's about it.
Sounds good. Thank you, dude.
You're welcome.
Yeah.